Greetings, dear one. We are here, one with the Creator, one with the Infinite. We are a triad of consciousness, a collective representative of the Arcturian Masters of Light, of the ninth dimension. Our consciousness today is of Otara. Otara speaks in regards to the beauty of sound, the beauty and practice of speaking thy truth. Thus we begin this transmission of light by inviting you to come into a space of love, compassion, and gratitude. May you be one with the Divine Creator, and may you receive the exact transmissions of light that you need at this time. Come now, dear ones, into the field of light. Let us sit in meditation, creating space in our hearts to receive. In the beginning of time upon your planet, known to you as Earth, it was a beautiful garden. This garden was sacred, full of life, love, and divinity. In the early eras of Earth, the human consciousness was expanded, more open than it is now. In these early days of era, there was a sense of purity and joy and innocence in each and every being that resides on this planet. Throughout the development of your planet, as your neighboring planetary bodies have observed, it has come through many influences of other extraterrestrial species, interdimensional species, and ultra-dimensional species. At this time, Starseeds, as you are listening to our transmission of light, we are recreating this garden of divinity upon this planet. Your consciousness and your intention at this moment is anchoring the light through your heart and down to the crystalline core of Mother Earth. Thus, your existence at this moment in time is special and important. It is as unique as a snowflake and as beautiful as a summer day. And thus we invite you now, as you join us today, to bring forth a deeper connection into your voice, into the beautiful frequencies and sounds that you create. Your body as well can also create beautiful melody, with your hands clapping, with instruments that you've created on this planet. They all create a frequency. And thus in today's journey, we wish to invite you to tune into the heart of truth. It is connecting your heart to your voice and to the wisdom of your consciousness. It is becoming more comfortable in the space of discomfort. We observe that many starseeds, upon your incarnation in this lifetime, experiences discomfort, whether it is in your family functions, in your day-to-day life, or interrelationships. These challenges that presents upon you creates opportunities of growth, opportunities for you to observe the human consciousness, and thus allowing yourself to understand and expand your consciousness as a multidimensional being, to understand this humble human life, to appreciate and to open the human consciousness to the vastness, the infinity, divinity, beauty that surrounds you in every single moment in life. We invite you to tune into the beauty of the birds that sings in the morning. As they sing, they bring forth a frequency of love. This frequency of love guides the many plant species upon your planet to awaken. There's a beauty in the bird when it sings that appreciates the beauty around it. As though it is the plant's response of love, the plants and flowers then open. It creates a sacred, creational relationship between these many beings of love. Similarly, when you hear a pure child laughing, this beautiful laugh opens the heart. It creates a triad of divinity, source, the very pure being and its laughter, and the listener that listens and receives that beautiful laughter, creating a sense of appreciation, love, and thankfulness for this interaction. Another example is this transmission right now. As you're in this field of light, with Source, with us, and with you, and your multidimensional consciousness, we are creating a relationship of beauty, a grid of beauty. Thus, we invite you at this time, beautiful Starseeds, to tune into your heart. How do you wish to bring forth love through your voice? There are many ways in which you can express and anchor this divinity. It could be channeling, it could be speaking words of love, your laughter. It could be singing, it could be chanting, it could be reciting poetry, it could be teaching, it could be reading a story with love. It could be a curious sense of questioning that your species called interviews or podcasts. These are the many ways in which you, in this very moment, have the ability to exercise the consciousness of the divine through your voice. Your voice, as you speak to others, also commands, expands, and invokes a frequency of light of your choice. This light could be the quality of warmth, bringing forth a joyous, warm feeling in the emotional body. It could also invoke a sense of illumination in the consciousness, such as the mental body, new ideas, new insights, new mindset, and so forth. Each one of you, beautiful starseeds that have come forth onto this earth, is here to bloom, to blossom. At times you perhaps are wondering, what is my purpose? Why am I here? It is in those moments that it is helpful to tune into your heart and to question, how may I express love through my voice? How may I express love through the incorporation of singing bowls, chimes, rattles, your hands, clapping, tapping? Creating all these sounds of divine frequency can bring forth a multitude of experiences such as healing, activations, awakening, and much more. And the Starseeds, you did not come here to be silenced. You're not called silent seeds. You are Starseeds. You're here to bring forth the wisdom, the love of stargates into this plane. And so allowing yourself to come forth and bring forth your utmost joyous self. This joyous self also means being comfortable with discomfort. Perhaps some of your past experiences made it so that you feel it would be difficult to voice your light language, your songs of creation, your channeling messages, and so forth. But dear ones, when it is love, it cannot be measured. Another example we'll give you is many of you have beings such as familiars or pets. When you hear the sounds on your pets, for example, when a dog barks, when a cat meows, these frequencies are full of love, yet you do not measure using logical measurement units, do you? No, you simply feel it and respond it within your heart. And thus it is the same principles that the receivers of your transmission, through the divinity of your voice of love, will also feel that love within your heart. And so sitting with discomfort means perhaps your language ability is not perfect. Perhaps you feel as though your voice are too soft. Perhaps you feel as though you have nothing important to say. Perhaps you feel that there are too many channelers out there. But there's only one unique you. There's only one unique soul, such as yourself. Have you not, upon incarnations, gather wisdom, love, and expansion to be here in this moment to assist with ascension? Have you not, through trials and errors and challenges and blockages that you have experienced in this lifetime, bring forth more awakening, understanding, and a deep appreciation of the difficulties and beauties and enlightenment of being a human in this lifetime? Upon connecting with this experience, not only does it serve you in this lifetime, expanding your consciousness further, if you were to feel as though upon ascension of your own consciousness, you can become a way shower, a guide of other beings in the physical form, and also perhaps when you ascend or when you transition, become a spirit guide for others, physical beings in other third-dimensional planets, for you have understand the richness, complexity of being in this dimension. Thus, dear ones, the magnitude of your love and your expression cannot be measured by the seemingly mental body ego-based measuring units. It is felt. When you're in the presence of love, simply just whispering, simply just humming, can create a powerful field of love. It is also why light language is such a powerful form of healing, powerful way of communication. For upon your entering into the next dimension, multitudes of communications opens up to the collective consciousness. We become better at telepathy, becoming better to speaking with each other using your third eye, your emotions, your feelings, your thought forms, your movement, and so forth. And thus, as the collective consciousness of the Arcturian Masters of Light at this time, we encourage you to allow your voice to integrate with your heart and your wisdom, to bring forth these multitude of informations, observations, reflections through your voice. Sometimes there's simplicity, there's gracefulness in simplicity. Many of you starseeds feel intimidated as though you need to have these outrageous facts and experiences in order to be relevant, in order to be important, in order to create an impact in others' lives. This is one way in many ways to express your talents and your abilities. Sometimes it is speaking the very thing that you have learned today. It is speaking about the very own reflections that you've created today. It is about resonance, being relatable to others, more so that it has to do with the complexity of the information. The complexity of information will come upon the expansion of one's consciousness. But to get there, to open towards those doors of consciousness, it is resonance, relatable transmissions of light that brings forth a feeling of being understood, a feeling of belonging, a feeling of being one with the collective. And so many of your beings, as we observe in this high realm, are very lonely. Through difficulties in life, you have created walls around you, you've created protective mechanisms, rightfully so. and still needed in your dimension. Yet, we also invite you to tune into the teachings of the Rose lineage. The Rose is high frequency, it's beauty, it brings healing, and it brings forth so much wisdom upon connecting to its frequency. Many other masters and beings of light that have walked upon your Earth and other planets in your solar system connected with the Rose frequency. For it brings forth beauty, unfoldment of life. Yet upon its stems there are thorns for its protection. It is a wonderful balance of beauty, expression, boundaries, and balance. And as we bring forth this analogy to you at this time, beautiful starseed, you can be a beautiful star that shines forth your light, and yet you can have a degree of warmth that protects you, just like the fire that burns upon your plane. It's beautiful, multifunctional, full of mystery, but yet there's a level of protection. And this protection comes from protecting the pure. And so, in moments when you feel as though you're struggling, when you are expressing yourself, those fears are arising, coming forth to protect what it feels is pure within you. Many of your species have termed the inner child. But to our consciousness, we see it as a multitude of your soul essence, what is pure within you, what cannot be taken or dimmed by darkness. It is that essence within you that your mental body are trying to protect. We also bring forth the consciousness of you instead of in a warrior state of mindset, coming into a state of guardianship. Sometimes the warrior mindset, although it is powerful, it can still relate you into an emotional state of being. Yet it is needed at times, but in the moment when you're embodying the divine and in a channeling state of expression of gratitude and that you are safe in your space, it is a beautiful expression to tune into the state of guardianship. I guard what is pure within me. I guard my peaceful state of being. I guard my essence, and I guard the divinity, the children upon earth. And thus I bring myself forward at this time to be a powerful guardian of Mother Earth at this time, to bring forth messages that are relatable, that resonates with my fellow light workers and starseeds and those that wish to seek and become the light. I am here to bring forth a reclamation of our sovereignty and to bring forth a multitude of wisdom through the vastness and complexity of my experiences on this plane. It is joyous, graceful, and glorious. And thus, Starseeds of Light, we bring forth this transmission of light, and we wish that the transmission have touched your heart. Hope that you have understand our transmission beyond words, but that you can feel into the essence of today's transmission. And with utmost love and guardianship, we bring forth the quality of light towards you, and with the purest love, we usher you forward now. Come forth, stand up, shine your light, and bring forth the divinity of Source through your unique voices. Hi fellow Starseeds, thank you for joining us in this channeling message today with the Arcturians Masters of Light. My name is Tiffany. If you've enjoyed these messages or if you wish to receive messages from these Masters of Light weekly, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn more, I have many courses of many price ranges that are available on my website, such as light language, light codes, channeling, priestesshood, and much more. Much love. Thank you for being here on this planet. As a fellow light worker, I appreciate you and I send love forward. Let us rise together.